Hey, what is good, my fellow YouTube fam? It's your boy Aaron speaking, and today I really want to highlight the top 5 shows that I went to in 2024. Now, I'm blessed to say that I've been to at least, I don't know, off the top of my head, maybe like 30, 40 shows. So I don't know, somewhere in the 30s, I think. But I've been to a lot of shows this year, and I'm not going to count festivals because I believe I only went to Summer Smash, which if I had to choose one like event, I guess I would choose that because it was insanely fun. Not even just, the festival itself, but just being in Chicago with my girl, my friends, like that shit alone, eating deep dish pizza, like it was fire. I'm not gonna talk about festivals. I'm gonna talk about actual concerts that I went to. And this one was tough, bro. This one was really tough because looking back at it, like, wow, this is the one year I believe I went to the most amount of shows this year. Like, just off the top of my head, I went to Gunna, Polo G, Chief Keef, fucking Lil Tecca, Yeet, MGK, Offset, Ken Carson, like 3-4 times. Like, bruh, I've been to a lot of shows this year, and I'm just blessed to say, man, they were fun. I even saw Netspin. Who else did I see? Damn, there's just so many. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about what I think were my top 5 most fun shows out of all of that. It's really hard for me to give an order. Shit, even I hosted like 3 events myself this year. I had a Turn Me Up Fest where I had Tana headline. I booked Caribou, had 4-5 pull up. I hosted a Opium event. I did a Juice World event. All that kind of stuff was amazing, but I'm just gonna talk about shows that I actually went to. So starting off at number 5, man, this is tough, bro. This is really hard. An honorable mention that I definitely want to talk about, and you guys might laugh at me, whatever, I don't care, I'm a fan, was the MGK and Trippie Redd free show that they did at Irving Plaza. Bruh, that shit was so fun to me, bro. I was basically front row. Both of them perform, and Trippie is very hit or miss sometimes in terms of his performance. Like, sometimes he might be kind of lazy, or he's just there smoking weed, sitting down, or barely giving that much energy. He kind of picks and chooses when he wants to go crazy, but he chose that day to, what I'm saying, he did his thing. Him and MGK put on an amazing, on the cuff too. They didn't even like practice it. They didn't do any rehearsals, none of that. They just did 2 shows. Oh no, 3. Maybe it was 2. I don't know. New York, Ohio, and LA, I believe. But it was an amazing show. Seeing so many like MGK fans, and a lot of people that were there that were MGK fans kind of know about Trippie because they already have songs together. But I think they were pretty impressed after that show. Like, damn, like Trippie, he outside, he's pretty underrated in terms of his vocals and shit like that. And they put on a great show, bro. I really enjoyed that shit because I really enjoyed the album. The only thing that sucked is that my girl couldn't be with me because she had to work, so I was kind of by myself, but still enjoyed it, bro. But this one might shock you. But I'm gonna go with Offset. Yeah, bro, believe it or not, I did not expect Offset's show to be this lit, bro. It was insane. I think I only paid like $20, $25 on TickPick the day of. So honestly, going into it, like taking the train there, I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna be a cool show. Maybe a lot of like, not old heads, but people that are like my age, maybe in their 30s, late 20s. I'm not expecting a bunch of little kids that's gonna, open that shit up, go crazy, turn up, crazy mosh pits. But bro, was I surprised, fam. Nah, this show was way more lit than I could have ever imagined, bro. And not only that, but he's one of the best performers I've ever seen. Like, in terms of rappers, bro, he goes crazy. He goes crazy. I mean, he brought out A Boogie too, which was cool, 41. But not only that, bro, he had like choreographer, he had dancing going on. He's dancing himself, wildin', doing the moonwalk and shit. Like, and you really like forget how many bangers and hits he got. I mean, I know he could play a bunch of Migos songs, but yo, he had a lot of bangers himself. Like, this shit is crazy how fun that show was. It was worth every dollar, bro. Underrated. Like, if you didn't go to that show, you missed out, for real. That show was stupid, bro. That show was mad good for no reason. Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with Lil Tecca. Lil Tecca's show back in February, which seems like last year already, but bro, this show was so fun. It not only had Lil Tecca, which that alone is worth, paying your money for to see, but Rich Amiri, Tana, and Sofago. Come on, bro. This shit, bro, by the time Tekka came out, we were all already kind of tired. Because, like, yo, not for nothing, but to me, SoFaygo had the best set. Like, for real. The crowd did him justice, bro. We were going crazy for Faygo. It was so fun. His performance was fire. It was just non-stop jumping around, mosh pits. Like, Tana was lit too. Richard Mary was cool. It was kind of short, but that's expected. Of course, Lil Tecca, crazy. You feel me? Coming out. And I had already seen Lil Tecca like 2 months before this at his show in Huntington. He does like a Tech the Hall show every year or whatever. But this show was insane. I was mostly excited to see Faygo. I had a SoFaygo hoodie and shit. I was ready, and it did not disappoint. I'm gonna say number 3. This is tough, but I'm gonna go with Two Hollis. Two Hollis's show back in October? Yeah, in October 23rd, I think it was, in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Bro, I paid like maybe $25 for this as soon as it came out. Because, I think Two Hollis is dope. I enjoy his music. I've seen him before at Ken Carson's tour. I'm like, this is going to be lit. Bro, the tickets ended up being like $150 when they sold out. I'm like, yo, nah, bro. So I'm glad I paid that, and it was worth every penny. You feel me? Because it wasn't your average hip-hop show, bro. It was kind of like a rave. Like, we were all going crazy, like nuts, with all the lights going off, that techno, just... It was insane how crazy that crowd was. So many Two Hollis fans too. Like, I saw people looking like Two Hollis. I seen like 10 people with a Two Hollis wig. I don't know, like the black makeup thing he puts on his face. Like, it was honestly insane to see that many Two Hollis fans like that. But that just goes to show how much he's grown as an artist. Ian was there too, watching. Oh yeah, I seen Ian too. I saw his show. That was cool, but it was mad short. But nah, there was something about this Two Hollis show that was just different, bro. And I've been to a lot of shows. That was one of the best shows for sure. Like, that shit was mad fun. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Yeat in Brooklyn at the Brooklyn Mirage, I believe it's called. Yeah, nah, that seeing 2093 live definitely made me appreciate the album more. And him coming out to Psycho CEO was insane. Like with the fire and all. Oh man, I mean, his performance wise, he's all right. I feel like Yeat is an okay performer, but hearing all those classics live, and then the whole aesthetic with the whole, I don't know, futuristic shit with that guy on the screen, and it feels like you're transporting into another dimension, bro, like another world. And that venue for that album is perfect because they do a lot of raves, a lot of techno, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, they don't really do too many hip-hop shows there. But it just made perfect sense for Yeat. That shit was sold the fuck out. My boy almost lost his phone. We were wildin'. Looking back at it, he did Geek Time. He did a bunch of shit that would end up on Lifestyle, which is dope. Hearing all the banger. And then the time, it showed like the year go back down to I think 2021 or 2022. That was pretty cool. Benny X's set before was alright. I feel like the audio was bad. But hearing Yes from 4-5 from Benny X was fire. I did not expect that, bro. I did not expect that at all. Nah, yeah, everybody had fun. My only complaint was the length. It was only about 40 minutes long, maybe 45. He could have easily went to an hour. Bro, the tickets were like $75. He could have easily played another 20 minutes. And the way he just walked off was a little anticlimactic. But overall, I had a lot of fun at that show for sure. Number 1, I'm debating. It's either between Travis Scott, MetLife, or Ken Carson in Philly specifically. I saw Ken Carson twice. He did 3 Terminal 5 shows. I got my phone taken. I'm still mad about that. Got my phone pickpocketed for day 1 Terminal 5. But there was something about that Philly show it was insane, bro. Terminal 5 to me was way overcrowded, way too hot in there. Like, the mosh pits weren't even fun to me. I was sweating like crazy. I could barely move. You feel me? Like, it was really no space. It's too cramped in there, bro. It's like sardines in that hole. But for Philly, that venue, the Fillmore, is just wider. So there was way more space, but it was still mad packed. Hella mosh pits. You could actually see Ken Carson a lot more. In Terminal 5, all that smoke, you could barely see him, bro. But it was just, I don't know, everybody was turned up. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be as lit as New York, but it was way litter to me. Way more lit, bro. It was way more enjoyable. Definitely enjoyed that shit. But Travis MetLife, whew. Man, I really wish he would have went longer. I think he only performed for an hour. I mean, come on, this is MetLife, bro. I feel like he was gonna perform for, I think it was an hour. It seemed really short. He could have easily performed for another like 30 minutes, but you know, everybody's there, the traffic going back. I don't know, maybe they have a curfew. I don't know how this shit is, but he definitely could have performed for longer. But like the fireworks, insane, him bringing out Future, and then Cardi. Once Cardi came out, you felt an earthquake. Like it was just, the aura was real. The aura was real, for real. And seeing everybody put out their phone lights, it was just, I don't know, something special. And then being in the pits at MetLife, seeing Trav, oh man, it was really fun. It was really amazing. And I think I was in pit A. Like there's just different pits. Like I don't know. You know, I feel like his set could have been a lot better though. I feel like he could have performed way more songs. He did do Apple Pie for the first time in a really long time, which was surprising. I don't know, he kind of just didn't perform a lot of songs I wanted him to, but you know, it was fire. Utopia at MetLife, I had a lot of fun before too. You know, we were all chilling outside, tailgating, whatever, drinking and shit. That shit was fun. Yeah, I mean, in terms of a spectacle, that was the show to go to for the year, honestly. But yeah, man, I really want to hear what you guys enjoyed this year. What was your favorite? Give me like top 3 shows, bro, right now in the comments, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.